Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Jesse from RealWorld Films, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can achieve the Flash or Quicksilver speed run effect through Adobe After Effects CS6. And before we get started with this, I would like to thank Terra Arts Movie for teaching me how to do this. So if you're interested, be sure to go and click their channel down in the description below. Besides from that, guys, let's just get straight into this. Alright, guys, so the first thing you want to do is go ahead and drag your clip over onto your composition timeline, select it, scrub ahead to where you want the effect to start, do Control-Shift-D, now scrub it forward to right where you want the effect to end, and then you can do Control-Shift-D again, select your shortened clip, right-click it, go to Time Stretch, and then on this stretch factor, set it to about 20, or however fast you want it to be. 20 seems to work best for me. Then go and scrub back and just merge all the clips together, like so it all flows right. And then go up to your effects and presets, make sure you have your fast clip selected, do CC Force Motion Blur, drag that on there, and on your shutter angle, I like to set that to about 1200, but again, you can play around with this and just see how you like it. Now you can see that kind of gives it that motion blur that makes it seem like you're going super fast, and it's not as bland. Alright, so now you can go ahead and X out of that. Make sure that is selected. Hit P on your keyboard for position. Go to the very beginning of your speed blur there. Set a keyframe and go forward all the way to the end and then set another keyframe. Go ahead and select both those keyframes and go to your wiggler. And if you do not have this, just go up to Window and check Wiggler down there at the bottom. Now here I like to set my frequency to about 15 and my magnitude to 7, but you can see what works best for you. Again, just play around with this, and then once you have it all right, just hit apply, and you can see it sets a bunch of keyframes there, and the camera motion, it just wiggles around a little bit. Alright, just like so. Pretty simple, pretty easy. But now you can see whenever it wiggles around, it has little black bars on the side, so we're going to need a motion tile in your effects. Go ahead and drag that on there. And you can go ahead and set that to 210, and this next one to 210 as well, and then check that box. And voila, you are good to go. So you can see the camera, it wiggles around, but you don't have the black bars anymore, and that is absolutely perfect. That is what we want. You can see it gives it that nice little, the flash speed effect or whatever. So, just so you guys can see again, I'm going to go ahead and skip forward right to where my where I come back into the shot. Again, do Control-Shift-D with that layer selected. Go over to the end. You can skip each individual frame by holding down Control and hitting your left and right arrow keys. Go into the end and then do Control-Shift-D again to split the layer. Select that one. Go to Time Stretch. I'm going to set it to 20. Now I'm going to merge the clips together again just so it's right. And again, you can do Control and then your left and right arrow keys to skip one individual frame so you can make sure everything is looking exactly how it wants according to a frame by frame. Now again, we're going to go CC Force Motion Blur. Drag that on there. Set that up to about 1200. Just X out. Make sure that's selected again. Hit P. Go back to the very beginning. Set a keyframe. And then you want to skip forward to the very end, and then just set another keyframe. Now select both of these. Go to your wiggler, again, which can be found in the window. Just hit apply again. And then go back to your effects, go to motion tile, drag that on there. Set your output to 210 and the other output to 210. Check that little box for the mirror edges. X out. And voila, you are good to go. Now I'm just going to go ahead and play through this real quick. Just see how it looks. And there's that first one. It looks pretty good. Now this is the bad part about After Effects. It's got to render through. So we'll just let it render through here for a second. And then I'll just play the quick second motion blur for you. Alright, so just go back here. And we can just play that through. And boom, that's working pretty good. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to tap that like button down below. Be sure to share this all out to your friends. Again, thank you to Terra Arts Movie for teaching me how to do this. You can find them in the link down in the description below. Besides from that, guys, again, this is Jesse from RealWorld Films. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice day, and peace out.